Today I'm going to show you how to tokenize your art with the Artist Liberation Front tool. A little bit about it. It's a tool to help artists make ERC-721 tokens that they control, and they can make them any way they want. It's a really cool tool. Let me just get straight into the demo. So right here we have the interface. And you can see it's mint your own Artist Liberation Front tokens. So I'm going to start here by selecting image, and I'm going to choose an image. So I'm going to go to desktop, and I have this image here. I'm going to upload the image. And what's happening now is that image is going to get uploaded to IPFS, which it did. We can see the image here. If I click this, it'll take me to the file on the IPFS. And right here we have the metadata. We'll get to that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to copy this metadata, and I'm going to pull up my text editor. And I'm going to paste it into the text editor. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by saying the description. And it's called and here's the URL, external URL. Ideally, I would send this back to a place on my website or another website where this could be purchased. But for this demo, I'm just going to send people to my website, johnnydollar.biz. Here is the image URL. Here's the name of the piece. That's actually going to be Mythical Moon. And right here are the attributes, and these are different values. I've picked them for me, but they can be changed. So right here is the artist name, Johnny Dollar. Series, it's Madness. I know I spelled that wrong. Of crowds. The edition, this is 1 of 9. Original media is acrylic on canvas. The original dimensions are approximately 5 by 5 inches. Now, obviously, this could be pixels if it was a digitally created piece of art. Also, these could be changed. I could call this haiku and say, "Oh, looking up to the mythical moon, and I waited for my Lambo." I'm just making that up. I'm just going to call it what it was before, 5 by 5 inches. And dimensions. But you can put anything you want there. There's a lot of power with that. So here I'm just going to save all this, copy it, and then I'm going to go back Now I'm going to go back to the other screen. Back to the Artist Liberation Front tool. And once I'm there, I'm going to paste what I just made in there. Double check it. It's got the description. It's got the name, the URL, the IPFS hash. Here are the attributes, the name, the series, the edition. It looks good to me. I am going to go ahead and upload this here. I'm going to wait a moment. And now I have an IPFS hash. This has been turned into something called a JSON file, and it's moved up into IPFS. So what's left is to set my token recipient address. When you mint a token, you can send it anywhere. I'm just going to send it to myself. So I'm going to get my MetaMask address from right here. I'm just going to copy it to the clipboard and paste it right here. And check out everything. Looks like it's good to go. I'm going to go ahead and mint token. And it takes a moment. My MetaMask comes up, and it's going to cost me a grand total of 9 cents to mint this token. There it is. And you can see the transaction hash over here on the right-hand side. I could click this, and it will take us it shows it's pending. So in the meanwhile, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you what this is like. Over here at OpenSea, let me refresh this. This OpenSea, if you're not familiar, is a marketplace for ERC-720 tokens, potentially more stuff. But right now I have my account. And here's some other things I have minted before. For example, here is a painting called Benny's Blues. And you'll see what I've done here. You can see here's the image. It's owned by Johnny Dollar. The contract was Artist Unleashed. View on Artist Unleashed. Actually, if I click on it, it will take me to my website. And right down here are the properties. This is entered in the metadata. It's the dimensions of the painting, the original media. This is a goof. It should be acrylic, but the series was post-pop, and the edition was an artist proof. That was, I'm trying out to mint a new digital print, and I was working out the bugs. An artist proof, pretty standard. The artist's name, Johnny Dollar. So we can go back to OpenSea, and it'll just take a few moments. So I've uploaded my token. It'll take a few minutes to be confirmed. Enough confirmations to where it'll show up on different marketplaces. Like I said, the contract has been submitted to different marketplaces, been approved. It uses the OpenZeppelin standard and the OpenSea's metadata schema, which are, seem to work on a lot of sites. The OpenZeppelin standard is really cool, but not going to get into the technicals because I don't really understand them enough to explain them. So I'm going to go back and see if my token appears on OpenSea. And we're on OpenSea. Let me refresh the page and see if some magic happens. So here we are. The Mythical Moon is now on OpenSea. I can click on it and let's verify what happened. We have the image here, The Mythical Moon by Johnny Dollar. View on Artist Unleashed. Here are the dimensions. Madness of Crowds is the series, edition 1 of 9. The artist Johnny Dollar. And it's called Mythical Moon Detail, Madness of Crowds by Johnny Dollar. And if I click here, it'll take me back to my website. And I can also sell this. And I think I will. I'm going to put a fixed price on it. And let's see, what are we dealing with here? This seems to be in, oh, you can choose Ethereum, DAI, and USDC. I'm imagining that's some sort of dollar. I'm going to say 1 of 9. We're going to say 1.2 Ether for this. And post my listing. 30 cents to post the listing. Confirm. Waiting for the blockchain. I have to do some waiting on the blockchain. And I will speed this up for the video, although it shouldn't take too long. We can always check Etherscan to verify the transaction. And looks like it's pending. That a moment just to verify we can do that. In the meantime, let me go to Rarebits. See if my token's appearing here. And there it is, Mythical Moon. See, it appears on Rarebits, another marketplace. And you may notice here, Rarebits doesn't have all the data, all those attributes, but it does, that's simply because the wallet doesn't accept the entire schema, but it does have it's getting out of control here. It has the description that we entered before. All right. So back to OpenSeas. Still waiting. That's quite all right. We've seen all we need to see. Let's close this. Let's go back here. And as you can see, pretty easy. Like I said, I can click on these links and see the metadata file, see the JSON, and I could reset this, and I could mint another token if I like. All right, guys, I hope this helps. I hope it's a clear explanation. This is, like I said, the first demo video I do. It is an open source project, and it's free. So you can go to our GitHub, and you can download this and upload it yourself. I am going to be adding more artists to our contract. And I guess I should explain that. Quick note. To be able to use the Artist Liberation Front contract, you have to be added as a mentor. That means your MetaMask address, the one you use, needs to be added. And I will be adding some artists to ours. I'm actually going to be taking a trip around the country, doing some meetups, showing some people how to use this, and promoting the non-fungible tokens. And as doing so, I'm going to add them to the contract. But that being said, no one can stop you. We are crypto anarchists, and we want you to be able to, if you like our code, you can go to the GitHub and download it, and you can run it yourself. You can start your own contract, spin your own contract. If you don't know how to spin your own contract, so let me clarify. The tool we've built works with our contract and any other Open Zeppelin standard contract. If you would like, you can talk to me, and I can get our dev to spin up a contract specifically for you. It can be named your name. I have my own. It's the Johnny Dollar contract. It's the Johnny Dap. That's really how this originally started. I wanted to be able to mint my own tokens. I have a developer friend. He started working with me. And as we started doing it, I realized this is a great tool, and I'd like to share it. We started reiterating on it, making it better. Like I said, it's open source. Any devs that would like to check out the code and maybe contribute, that'd be great. Anybody using it, if you see some features you like or bugs, please report them. Like I said, this is open source, and we want to share it. And thanks for checking it out.